there we go. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, my mic did not kick in there. Also, I think the music is the music okay? It sounds loud to me, but it's also Animal Crossing music. Whoa, my computer's talking at me. Sounds loud to me, but it's just Animal Crossing. So I imagine it's not super duper loud. At least I hope it's not. But hi, welcome back to Artstream. I can't find my tablet pen again. Welcome back to Artstream. I turned the music down. It should be better now. I turned it back up because I was watching stuff on YouTube. Last night while I was sitting here doing random things. But welcome back to Artstream. We're back to button time. We're starting with like 1 foot forward. I got some new things sketched out right now. What? Yeah, my hair is just pulled back. It's in my face otherwise. I need to go get it cut. I don't like how long it's getting. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. It's just pulled back. Hello, by the way, Warlock. Also, Brian, I see you in the chat if you're trying to talk. Check your VPN, dude. But no, my hair is just pulled back. I'm gonna look like a creep for a bit because I don't want it in my face. It's getting warm out again, and I don't want to turn on the AC if I can help it, so the door's been open and the AC isn't on. The fan's on, but it doesn't feel like it's doing anything, or at least not as much as I'd like it to. Which is a bit annoying. So it's just kind of warm in here. If I wasn't on stream, I wouldn't even have a t-shirt on. I have like an undershirt on underneath this. That when nobody's around, that's what I chill out in, because it just gets warm in here. But see, that's just, I'm not showing you guys that much skin. Fuck off. But yeah, the hair's just pulled back because it's at that length where it's in my face, but I can't do like a full ponytail, so I have the stupid top one. And with the two-tone, it looks a little silly. But I could go find my hat. I don't know where my hat is again. But so when I'm done with stream, I can take my t-shirt off. I mean, there, now you can't even tell, right? Like, it's an extra layer, but it's not too much of an extra layer where I'm dying, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, that's kind of where it is. I just haven't been able to get in to get it fixed. I honestly prefer it shorter. I need to go get my roots touched up because my little strip doesn't work out very well when it's when the roots are there. And yeah, I'm just keeping my hair this way. Leave me alone. I like it, actually. But yeah, I just haven't been able to get in to get it touched up. I'm also, I don't want to say I'm worried, but the girl who was doing it, I go to a local, like, cosmetology school to get it done, because it's just a little bit cheaper than if I went to, like, a bigger salon. The girl who was doing it for me, she graduated, at the end of, like, last year. Like in December or something like that. I don't even remember the last time it was that I went in to get it done. But she's not there anymore. And I'm sure if I give a new person a reference, it'll be fine. Again, they get to use my head as like a learning experience, and I'm perfectly fine with this. I don't get questioned too much for my silly hair choices, and they get to practice, I suppose. And that's perfectly fine with me. But it's just, you know, I'll have to adjust to a new stylist, I suppose. Which is fine. See, I had a friend that never got his hair cut because he didn't like his head touched or something like that. Which I know is a thing, some people just don't like it, but if he's like, yeah, getting my hair cut is a big ordeal for me. I personally like getting my hair like washed by someone else when I'm like at the salon, I guess. A barber shop? It's not really a barber shop, I suppose. Hello, Brian. How's it going? No, I took a little break from work today to start on some sketches, so I wasn't just yelling at the screen all stream. I finished these up afterwards. This is the best Scrap Trap's ever going to look, in my opinion. I did what I could. People should like him either way. I'm not sure about the color on mixes, or however the fuck you're supposed to say it, but he's a glowy digital rabbit. Who fucking cares? It should be fine. I just don't want it to be too dark, because this is gonna print way darker than it looks right now. But I finished these up last night. I completely forgot that I had started Eclipse down here. I was working on these. I scrolled out. I'm like, oh fuck! I forgot we set him out. He looks fine. He looks fine. I think that's a good companion to go with the other two. Where are the other two? So Sun and Moon separate. Oh, damn it. Oh, this is Sun and Moon separately are up here. So Eclipse is, you know, his colors are a bit muted. He's from the Ruin DLC for Security Breach, so he's a bit aged. There aren't a very... Getting references for this guy was a pain in the ass because they either all have crazy lighting effects or they're just screenshots from the game, which is in a flat color. I'm not wearing the hat. Great. But yeah, so I got those done last night. I think they look good, which is saying something, because again, I haven't been able to draw properly in about a month or so now. But like, I can live with these. These are fine. So the ones we're working on right now are for the Amazing Digital Circus. Because that's popular, and I've had people ask about these ones recently. These are split between 2 pages. I'm not sure on this cane. I think it's just because it's messy. It'll probably look better once we start doing lines. So, we're just gonna... Dang it. Are we double-clicking it? We're double-clicking. I haven't missed this, like, little thing that it does. Where if I click outside of the window, it's like, oh, you want to double-click everything now? How many fingers? I don't even think Ragatha has fingers. She has... well, kind of fingers. Oh cool, now it's lagging a bit. That's always good. This is how her hand looks. By the way, it's not that I just don't want to draw fingers. She just has an index finger, and then her other ones are kind of like in a sock. Like a doll hand. You know, like a Raggedy Ann doll. This is Ragatha, so it makes sense. I'm pretty tired. I'm also tired. I was up pretty late last night. So I've taken 2 4-ish hour naps today. That's technically 8 hours of sleep. But they were in the middle of the day. Oh, you know. Speaking of work, so I don't know if you saw it yesterday. I took yesterday and today off work because I needed a break from thinking about work things. That's code for I almost had a breakdown on Friday, and then they called me at noon with an oh great. Is it still just you, like, handling everything? They don't have, like, someone else that they can get in to, like, I don't know, be on call, in case you're, like, what if you were, I don't know, in the hospital or something, and you couldn't do anything about stuff? Like, just hypothetically, I'm not... You know what I mean? Because it's just kind of BS, in my opinion, to have one person to deal with it all of the time. It's me, the minion they've hired, who they moved from 20 hours to 30 hours a week, and I think they should invest a little bit more into that, but that's just me. What do I know, after all? Thought about that, they'd probably bring me my laptop in the hospital. Well, what happens if you're in the hospital because both of your hands got smashed? Or something. I'm not trying to will this on you. I'm just saying, hypothetically, what happens if you just really couldn't? Like, you're in a full body cast. The fuck they gonna do then? Put a pencil in your mouth? Is like, here, just try and peck out the buttons like a bird or something. I'm just saying, I think it's bullshit. I'm saying, I'm not dynamicing anything onto you. I'm saying hypothetically. There's no feeling to it except frustration at your work. That's not at you, it's at them. I mean, you could argue you could argue things, but we're not gonna argue things. Like how Hootie types smashing his whole face on oh. I mean, yeah, I suppose that is a way. What? What? Have I not saved this since I've been working on this? Whatever, it's fine. I mean, yeah, I suppose that is one way to handle it, but you know, you shouldn't have to. I'm just saying it's a bullshit. Just bullshit. Also, hold on, I gotta close out the eye and reopen it because this double click thing is annoying. It's gonna crop back up later, of course, because I have to go keep getting references, but I'm just gonna try and not click out of the screen too often if I can help it. Oh shit. All I'm saying is it's bullshit, okay? Oh no! I saved and they fucking shit. Dicks on sticks, I say. And merge the bottom sketch layer and the upper sketch layer together because I merged 2 other layers together, and it's like, you wanted to do that twice? No, I didn't want to do that twice. Fuckers. It's fine. I didn't. I was just. I saved so I could close out, and I didn't even think about it. Damn it. Was the emergency even an actual emergency? That's the real question. Was it a warranted emergency? Or something they perceived as an emergency that wasn't really an emergency? You know? That fun kind of shit. Oh yeah, half of shipping is down. Oh, okay. Well, fine, I suppose. They can have this one, I guess. Angle is a bit hard to draw because they don't necessarily have a body. Because they're just a spiral of ribbon. Also, I was feeling some Animal Crossing music right now because I have the door open and you can hear all the crickets and the frogs and stuff outside. Just makes me think of late nights running around Animal Crossing land. I wish there was a good way to incorporate Animal Crossing into the stream. It's like I want to start like another village. Again, we were gonna use the secondary switch to start another village. Where I can change the time in the hemisphere. So if I miss a month on one, then I have like a way to access bugs and stuff in another. It's like I got 2 switches. I can do that. But it's like without time travel, it's like we'd be stuck in like one point of day. But that's the upside if it was set to a different time zone. And that's like, oh okay. It's still in the afternoon instead of you know, late evening or in the morning even. So managing 2 islands might be a pain. I'm just saying they should have like another person in case you actually want to take, you know, a break. Or if something comes up. Or train the other guy better or something. I don't fucking know. So I might change the music. This is like early AM music. The 6 AM Animal Crossing. Let's actually do what's the 9 PM music? 1 AM, 5 PM. 9 PM, please. It's not even on this playlist that I clicked. Why? It doesn't make any sense. Either way, still lame is all I'm saying. How was the rest of your day, Brian? How did your stuff go? Oh, fuck. How did your stuff go that you had this afternoon that you were telling me about? Did that go over okay? Any news on that front? Gangle might be one of my least favorite character designs. I really just don't like this ribbon body. Her arms connect to like this back bit that's technically their neck, where it goes into the main curve. Did not go well, but why? Because I'm a dumbass. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. What happened at work? Did you and your dad get your suit stuff taken care of on Saturday at least? Is getting fitted for suits or whatever, as annoying as it is, like trying on dresses? God, I hate that process. I've done it all of once and I don't ever do it again. Or was it twice? Maybe I've done it twice. Either way, not a fan of the whole process. Personally. See, I've heard this song actually from Animal Crossing a lot, because playing around 9 PM was a thing that I did an awful lot. Did manage to get my mom's van and load it up. Well, that's good. Just moving more stuff from the house, yeah. Because we're weirdly talking about suits and dresses, and I'm just thinking about how the suit, there's that whole scene with the suit in it. Have you guys seen the Kingsman? Or Kingsman? I don't think it's Kingsman, I think it's just Kingsman. You didn't get your suit stuff done on Saturday? But that was like the whole thing. What? That's the whole thing that you were doing that day, I thought. What happened with that? Oh, for the suit? I thought you were gonna go get fitted for it. Or does it just... Do they charge for the fitting? Guess they'd have to, wouldn't they? Yeah, and I got fitted for dresses like for all of 2 occasions. When I did my 8th grade dance. Was it 8th grade? No, it was homecoming. Might have also been... I don't remember what I did for 8th grade. It was my cousin's wedding and homecoming. I didn't go to prom when I was in high school. I didn't have time for that shit. I wanted to go home and draw or play video games. One of the two. Prom was the color, fabric, and delivery. Did your sister have a specific color scheme going, or are you guys just wearing black? You at least get to wear fancy color, like nice colored ties. I'm surprised you're going for the whole fitting thing instead of, like, I don't know, renting. Do you plan on using it for other things? I mean, they usually say you should have at least one good suit, though, right? Never know when you might need it. If I ever had the money, I would like to get a nice bespoke 3-piece suit that's tailored for women's bodies, but is still male style, because I hate ladies' pantsuits. They're awful, in my opinion. I hate them. I just want a nice 3-piece suit, okay? A very simple person. Simple wants and simple needs. Like a 3-piece suit. My sister has a particular color in mind. The wedding is in California in the middle of the summer. Oh. I suppose that's fair, yes. Is it raining out that way for you too, Brian? I was sitting here, I had the door open, and I'm like, what is that noise? Is it raining? And I'm like, oh fuck my plants. Because again, I'm trying to not, like, overwater my plants. So it's like, I can't just leave them sitting out in the rain. It was fine, because it was like a light rain, even when I heard it. I was like, oh. What? Oh. What the fuck happened to my pencil? I was clicked on the wrong one. This makes me just want to go fishing in Animal Crossing. My sister has her mindset on the dark... Okay. What are the wedding colors, do you know? I would be able to get future use out of it. The shade of blue won't be problematic. It's just when would I find the occasion? I don't know. You have any other friends that plan on getting married anytime soon? Anybody you know that might have a bar mitzvah or something? I don't fucking know. I don't go to events or parties. I hate it when I get invited to weddings. I mean, I know why you're doing this one because it's your sister's wedding, but it's like, God, I hate going to weddings personally. I don't like parties. I'm no fun. No fun Phil, that's what they call me. I like to sit at home and sulk, okay? And play video games while I do it. Light blue for the husband, dark blue for the siblings, tan for the dads, the mother... That's a lot of colors! Tan? Most wedding parties I see, they pick 2 colors. And, like, bridesmaids are in, like, 1. And then... What, the groomsmen? What's the guy's side called? They're in the other color. It just seems complicated. I mean, if she has a vision, more power to her. What were the what were the colors for my cousin's wedding? I'm trying to remember. I remember I had to wear a pale yellow dress for his wedding. He asked me specifically if I would. I was like, I mean, I guess I will if you want me to. I think that was the last time I willingly wore a dress. And that was years ago at this point. I don't even remember when my cousin got married. I think I was still in college. Or maybe it was right after. I don't remember. I just don't think I like doing parties because a lot of the time when I get invited to like family gatherings, I get roped into helping. Sometimes you just want to go to a party to enjoy the party. You don't want to help with every little thing. But that's just how it ended up a lot of the time at family events, especially if we go out to Chicago to see my uncle's family. And it's like, I get it to an extent, but again, sometimes I just want to go out somewhere to go to the party. I don't want to help, you know, set up or clean up. I just want to go, not have to worry about any of that shit, enjoy myself, eat food, and then go home. Maybe I'll make a few profile pics for a dating site. Don't you dare take them in a bathroom. Oh my god. I know you're joking, but fuck off. Awful. Awful joke. God, you have friends. You have friends and family. Ask them to take a nice picture of you, god damn it. Do it in a bathroom. Fuck off. Bathroom selfies are like some of the worst things. End of story. How many eyelashes are Agatha? Got 3 even. Ugh. I only see 2 in the picture. No, it's fine. I'm just saying, don't do that. Ugh. Lord. Yeah, she had a vision, and I need to apologize to her for making it more difficult than it needed to be. I texted her when I was getting measured for a suit and told her I was renting it. Wait, why did you tell her that? Is it because it wouldn't have, like, matched the color or something? Does she have, like, a specific fabric picked out, too? Or, like, would you just not be able to get it in the shade of blue that she wanted if you rented it? Though, this is just me. This is just me. I don't have any wedding plans, so maybe it's just because I don't have such things in mind. Like, I've never had in my head the picture of an ideal wedding. I didn't think I'd make it past the age of 25, okay? I'm just amazed that I'm here right now at 33. Much less getting married. That is, like, so far off my radar, it's not even funny. But it's like, I don't know, I don't think I would get mad at someone if they couldn't afford to buy a brand new suit for my wedding and had to rent one. I get it, shit's hard. All I'm saying is I don't know how picky I'd be if the need or occasion ever arose. I get, you know, people wanting it perfect, but it's like, just show up and look nice, okay? I don't know. Again, it's like a non-issue for me. Like, maybe a someday kind of thing, but I don't think it's happening anytime soon. But, you know, again, just getting mad. Like, I'm not saying she got mad, but, like, if she's getting stressed out about it, it's like, well, maybe there's a reason why you can't afford a brand new goddamn fucking suit. Just gonna rent one if it's just for the wedding. But, again, that's just me. I don't know. I keep thinking, because my sister is moving in with her, so she's been dating the guy she's been with for a year. And then I guess in a few months, well, he's getting a house soon, and then in a few months she's supposed to move in with him. Apparently. So, it's just like, man, is she gonna... I don't know if they plan on getting engaged anytime soon. It's like, I haven't heard any talk of it, or whatever. I mean, they seem good together. Her boyfriend's fine. He's really bad at explaining, like, card game rules, though. So I don't like playing games with him like that, because he's just bad at it. But it's just like, I was thinking about that the other day, just because you mentioned it. Like, man, I don't know if I want to deal with that. I don't even know if Allie would even ask me to be part of her wedding party. It's like, I don't know if I want all that fucking noise and responsibility. Just thinking about it. I don't know if I want to. See, I just don't know. Maybe if that day ever came, I'd feel differently than I do right this second, but who fucking knows? Maybe because she knows my disposition towards weddings, she wouldn't even ask. I don't know how much it would mean to her if I was actually there for it, to be perfectly honest with you. That sounds really depressing the more I'm talking about it. I'm gonna just stop. I'm in a mood tonight or something. I don't fucking know what's wrong. I don't feel bad, I'm just... you know. Blue is fine, the issue is the amount of time. We're only there for a week. The wedding is 4 days from when we land. She's not being picky and I'm being a cheapskate. Not about the price, it was about the transport. If I rented the suit, there would not be enough time to get it and get it fitted. When is the wedding again? If you're getting suits soon, I guess it's soon. Wait, when is it? Here, we'll talk about your sister instead of my sister, because it gets depressing when I talk about my sister. August 2nd. How long does it take? Well, I guess if they're busy, but say, how long does it take to get like a suit delivered and fitted and everything? I don't fucking know. I don't know how suits work. I hardly know how like how the whole dress process works. I can't remember the last time I even did it, and I didn't enjoy it. Just full stop. Just a headache. Not that I don't like dressing up fancy, I just don't like doing it in dresses. Like, ugh. That and any shoes that you wear with like dresses, none of them are very comfortable. Like, I don't wear heels. I would die if I wore heels. I would just fall over, faceplant, and die. Somehow the heel would break off of the shoe and impale me in the fucking face. I don't know how. I said somehow. But that's just what would happen. I just don't particularly enjoy dresses. I will wear them like once in a blue moon, but it's like, again, like the whole process of getting like fitted and shit for them. Ugh. What a headache. That and just trying on dresses is like the worst fucking process. Like, you pick out ones that you think you like. It's like, oh, you can get it in the color that they want. Well, it's like, okay, great. And then, you know, you think it looks good, but then it doesn't fit right. Then you have to size up, and it's just... I don't like trying on clothes. It is one of the worst fucking things. It's why I only wear fucking jeans and graphic tees, okay? I know it's the one thing that all girls complain about guys doing, but it's like, at the same time, I get it. Fucking trying on clothing is a pain in the ass. Everyone makes such a big fuss over it. Ugh. You guys wouldn't know, but it's like trying on bras is like... Oh, that is so draining. That is such a draining fucking process. Because again, it's the same thing. It's like you get measured, you find out what size, and you go find it in like, you know, one that you like, and it turns out it just doesn't fit the way you think it does, or it has underwire, and that's just like digging into your ribcage, trying to fucking kill you. Just... Ugh. So fucking annoying. Absolute worst. Trying on clothing. Incidentally, this just makes me remember that I actually need to somehow get measurements taken. It's always awkward to ask someone else to do it for me, and it's like, I can't really do it by myself, so it's like, then I need someone to do it for me. Ugh. I can't draft out patterns without them, though. Don't ask what these are for, I just need to get measurements taken, that's all you need to know. Wonder if I could just go to a dress shop and ask them to do it for me. Or they take offense if I'm not using it to get a dress or something. Can I just go to a tailor and be like, hey, can you take my measurements for me? Do places do that? Can you go places to get measurements taken? You can, right? Go to a tailor. I mean, certainly, right? just to get measured. Hmm. Will they take them for me if I'm just gonna take them home to use them? Ugh. Taking measurements by yourself, though, is so hard and annoying. I don't like to do it. Sorry, it's just one of those days. Everything's just kind of annoying me. I'm fine, by the way. I'm actually fine. I don't know. It's just one of those days. You know, temperature's mid, it's sprinkling. It's like, and that's kind of nice. Like, I just want to take a nap all day because it's been raining. When it rains like this, when it's just sprinkling, boy, do I just wish I had my one of my favorite, I'm pretty sure I've said this before. One of my favorite mental images for getting to sleep is just taking a nap in a hammock in the middle of a gazebo in the middle of the woods when it's raining, or like in the middle of the park, right? Picture a nice quiet gazebo in the middle of the park. Then in the center of it, it just has a hammock, and it's raining lately, and you just hear that sound of the rain gently pitter-pattering on the roof of the gazebo. Maybe there's a slight gentle breeze. It's, you know, mild out. 75, right? Maybe. 74. Can't be too cold if you have the breeze going and it's raining. You know, it smells like rain and grass. That sounds lovely. God, I want a nap. I'm okay. I know if I say I'm okay more than once, then I'm probably not okay, but I mean it, I'm fine. Brian's probably at home laughing at me because I'm just having an argument with myself again. That's what I do, though. I don't like Ragatha's hair, I've decided. It's really simple, but for some reason I just don't like it. Oh, it's literally just bits of yarn. Nah, not much has changed on my front since yesterday. Just been trying to get stuff done. I've gotten stuff done, like, more than I feel like I have in the last bit of time in the last couple of days, so that's kind of nice. I need to get more done, mind you, but, you know, there's some progress being made. And I will take that. About little wins, right? My plan, though, is to get few sets, the new buttons done by Thursday. Oh, so I can go get them printed and like display ones made up when I go to set up on Thursday. Oh, Brian, I just had a thought. Oh, you're usually busy Thursday, aren't you? But say if you're not busy Thursday, if you come in with me, we can buy you a pass during setup. So you don't have to wait in line. I don't know why I just now thought of it. You can usually buy extra passes if you need them during setup. What does your Thursday look like? Okay. Like, I know you usually have things like in the evening on Thursday, but I just now, like I said, I don't know why the fuck I just now thought about it, because this has always been a thing. Because CJ, like, I was just thinking about it, CJ's not here, but he was just talking about how, like, they don't do, like, badge pickup or whatever, so you'd have to, like, even wait in the will call line. That way you just don't have to deal with the line, is all I'm thinking. It might even be an artist badge too, so you could probably sneak in through the back. Because I think if we get them, they'll be for like... Wait a minute, Brian! Brian! Brian, I get 2 badges. You don't have to get one, I have 2. I haven't heard from Heidi. I don't know if she's stopping by or not. I should probably message her and see what she's doing. I get 2. They'll be in my fucking... my bag. So it's just a matter of getting you the second one. And then you can sneak in through the back door. You don't have to even go in through the front door, like normies. No, I should be getting 2. I don't... Why am I so scatterbrained? I'm pissing me off. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's fine too. I need to check what time setups are. Thursday 11 to 9. I mean, even if I didn't have a second badge, if you pop in, it's like, oh, we can always tell them, it's like, oh, we need a second one. But I'm pretty sure I get 2. Oh, also, Brian. Wait, what? What time are you supposed to be there? Because I have Friday off. Set up on Friday is... Set up on Fridays between 8 and 11:30. Because we open at noon. And I'd like to get there early, just so I can maybe get a better parking spot. So by 11, that way I can make sure everything is set up properly, maybe walk around a little bit. If not a tiny bit earlier. I always say I'm gonna go early though, but because I live just around the corner, I always end up oversleeping. Work called again? Yeah, do what Brian says. Tell them they have the wrong number. What happens if you don't answer them? Like, what happens if you were in the bath? Or the shower? Or, you were helping an old lady cross the street? Or something. Or you were rescuing someone's cat out of a tree? I'm sorry, I was fishing for Lost Jones on the moon. You're fine. Yeah, no, just say that or something. Just make up excuses. What are they gonna do? Hold on, I'm just checking. I also need to run to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. No, I'm pretty sure though it comes with 2 badges. So it's like, yeah, if you come in on Friday morning before I leave, obviously I'll have the other one with me. Cause I'm setting up on Thursday. Each artist alley space comes with 1 8-foot table, 2 chairs, and 2 badges. Yeah. I don't know why I forgot. I'm just tired, I guess. But yeah, you should be fine. I have an extra badge. Which has been the case for the last few years, but like one time, like a few years ago, they didn't give out separate badges, which is annoying. I get wanting ticket sales, but it's just kind of dumb when someone's already paying that much to get in that you don't offer extra badges. I guess commuting in with me makes more sense anyway, because I'm getting my parking pass on Thursday, so you don't have to worry about paying for parking if you just ride in with me. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You remember that one time we took a field trip out to that barbecue truck? Because I said I really liked them because I had them the first time at Motor City last year. They're gonna be back in the food truck area this year at Motor City. So the yummy barbecue truck is coming back. I made a point to actually say this on like the acceptance or like the information email recently. It's like, okay, I mean, that's fine. I really like that barbecue truck. Have either of you here read Ready Player One? We got a copy the other day at the store. And we were perusing through its pros, if we want to call it that. I've only seen like one big passage from it, and it was when he was describing his car. So I went to go find that passage, but then we were just flipping through some other passages. Like, God, sorry, this is the best way to describe it. It's just gamer mansplaining the book. Just words. Just words that are they mean something to someone, but they all give me a headache. I was at a point where we were just reading passages from it because it was funny. I was astonished by the one chapter that starts with 5.5 pages of like AIM instant messenger chat room style fucking writing. Everyone likes to, I've been noticing this in certain like books, like people just like to attempt to do this because they think they're being clever, but the formatting for it is always fucking annoying and I hate it. Oh, we're gonna go on a tangent. This just reminds me of other books that we got at the store, right? Sometimes we get like fantasy novels and shit in at the store, and somebody brought in like these novels from like a Kickstarter or something, which it's gonna sound like I'm just picking on someone, but holy crap, I'm sorry. If you're going to independently publish, you really need to do more research on how books are set up, because holy crap, have you never seen a book before? Hold on, I need to go find these books, because the formatting. We're just talking about the covers, and I know you're not supposed to judge books by their cover, but when I just have a standard for how books should look, which is proper. Don't open up Firefox. Ignore all of the tabs that I have up on Firefox. Oh, it went over here. Or my bazillion tabs. Okay. So these are two of the books that we got in. They're not great in terms of formatting on the covers. The covers are kind of blah. The backs, you know, they're also. The backs are like whatever. It's like, you know, independent author thing. They have an ISBN and shit like that. I didn't check to see if they were actual ISBNs. I'm assuming they are, but sometimes people who self-publish will just go pull one off the internet and aren't, like, aware that, you know, you kind of have to go and purchase ISBN numbers for them to be registered to your book properly. These were the spines. The spines are where I start. I don't know why one is $6 and one is $3. But the spines, if you're looking at them, you're gonna see what the problem is. Let's say that you put these down on your table, face up, as you do sometimes with books, right? First off, even on the shelf, this would bother me. God damn it, I didn't copy the link. Copy link. So if you put these flat down, do you see the problem with the spines of these books? I'm like, I'm sorry, have you never seen a book before? That and just reading, like, okay, this is the series title. The font for this is just bad. I can barely tell that's a 6. I know it's a 6, but like trying to read that, it's like you couldn't just do like a giant 6 or a giant 5 or something. Maybe you put the title up here and then you have like the subtitle. I don't know, just thoughts. You think, you know, but it's like, oh, come on. You fucking put the stupid title going the wrong way on the spine. It just bothers the shit out of me. Like, I don't want to pick on people, but I looked at it and I'm like, what is wrong with this? It's like, oh my god. I don't remember what was in these books. I wasn't interested enough in reading the inside. But then we got another book. And now this one is apparently a Kickstarter book, because me and Steele at work were looking it up. It's a Kickstarter book written by a guy, and I think he said that he wrote it when he was like 14 or something, which is impressive. But maybe don't print your fan fiction-y sounding prose that you wrote when you were 14 as a book without, I don't know, passing it through an editor, or maybe reading it over and realize like this is kind of cringe. I mean, to each their own. 50 Shades of Grey exists. The Twilight books exist. There's a few books that exist that it's like, oh, okay. It's like, I get it. I don't know if I'm a good writer or not because I don't put my prose out there. I do comics, and you know that's probably written poorly too, but whatever. Oh no, does the main character look like him? But so I'm gonna show you images from the book, but we did find the Kickstarter. I don't mean to pick on this guy. Now, what's really funny is that this image is on the cover of the book. It's written by the guy, and then Phoenix Ward, because of course his name is Phoenix Ward. It says illustrations, as in plural, by artist name. When we look at the book photos, you guys are going to laugh as hard as me and Steele were laughing, because he just couldn't figure out how to format things, and I'm just saying you need to research this. In this is when he tells his story. But it says, you're asking, does the main character look like him but better? I've been writing ever since I started reading Goosebumps as a child. After being exposed to Shonen Jump, Warriors by Aaron Hunter, and even long-standing comic book series in Marvel and DC, I often wrote stories that involved inserting myself as one of the heroes. So, like, he admits to already writing self-insert fanfic. So it's like, oh, oh no. I'm not saying you can't, but I don't know. Maybe don't. I don't want to pick on someone. It's just really funny. You know, this is just him explaining why he's doing the thing, and it's like, that's fine. The story is, kid finds a magical pin that has the soul of a dragon sealed in it, and then that's it. I guess the dragon did stuff if it needs to be forgiven, but I don't know. Lots of people do that. Hardly anyone publish. Well, again, this was self-published, and you can tell. So we're gonna we'll come back and look at this later, maybe, or I can put the link in the Discord if you just want to peruse. Because this isn't a bully stream. I'm not trying to bully anybody. I'm really not. There's just something like there's something innocently, but ignorantly funny about it. You know, I don't know, maybe it's just me, and I have omnibus development for comic stuff has been slow because I've been so fucking picky about book format, it's not even funny. I lose sleep over it some nights. But okay. So we're gonna look at some images from the book. Now, here's the first image I sent to a friend because we were talking about it. You'll notice it says answer 10. A little square box with an X in it. Answer. It takes them 10 chapters to actually start looking into what this magic pin that has a dragon soul in it is. So, okay, 91 whole pages of not talking about the thing. Okay, I mean, fine. Harry Potter doesn't get the Philosopher's Stone until the end of the book, but, you know, there's stuff at least happening. Now, you're probably wondering, why does it have the chapter title on there twice? It turns out, originally this was an ebook. I don't know if I took pictures of everything about it, but it's pretty obvious with the way that it formats the ends of chapters. We'll see if I took a picture. But that's why the title is on here twice for the chapter. It was however he formatted it for ebook. And when he went to go change it to printed format, he didn't change that. That little box with the X, remember I said that it said that he had multiple illustrations. That's a broken image box from the ebook. That's what this thing here is, this little box. That's what it is. Every chapter was supposed to have some kind of little image, I guess. You know, as books do. And every single one of them in this book are broken. I just thought that was really funny. So, for example, here's another page I took a picture of. Now, it doesn't show how it formatted it here, but sometimes at the end of chapters, because again, it was, formatted for ebook, it would space these apart to cover like the whole line. Hopefully I have a better picture of it because this isn't showing it. Notice how it says Act 2 here? Same problem. First off, this Act 2 page, I think it's supposed to be like a title page. The image is broken. I think I took a picture of the table of contents because that's important to this Act 2 page. Keep this Act 2 page in mind for a second. Now, we were talking about bad, like, instant messenger. Here, I'm gonna leave this one open. We were talking about bad instant messenger formatted conversations in books. Now, this book does have instant messenger formatted conversations, but this is not one of them. When you see text that is italicized, but then spaced apart, and then one is right aligned and one is left aligned, this is him having a conversation with himself. He does this a lot. This is, you know, main voice. This is, you know, secondary voice, and it's a back and forth. Which, you know, I guess makes sense, but sometimes when it's a longer sentence, sure, you can just see the zigzag, but it's like you're getting really close to this just being lined up with this, and it's just kind of a problem as far as I'm concerned. And when he gets into like really big conversations with himself, it just kind of spans the page. It's like, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Did I not take more pictures? I thought I did. Oh, I did. They're up here. Okay. So I told you to keep this page in mind with the Act 2, right? Here's another instance of how we could probably tell that it was formatted for ebook. Here's your contents page. The contents page makes me laugh a lot. So you have your preface. Is that what it says? I can't read it, it's blurry. But you have your prologue, then you have Act 1. He's talking to himself about someone abducting him, and he's like, who would steal a 20-year-old, 240-pound black guy? He's like, well, no one's gonna kidnap me, kind of thing. So, this is our table of contents, or our chapters list. You'll notice that Act 1 is listed as a chapter. Because it is. That means this page of Act 2, which is on page 96, is also listed. Now you'd think, why didn't he do like Act 1, tab in, and then list the chapters, Act 2, tab, list the chapters, so on and so forth? Because you'll see in Act 4 here, Act 4 and Act 2, those aren't chapters, they're just, you know, parts of the book, because it's been divided into different parts. You'll notice these random numbers here, because they're supposed to go with the chapters. They're supposed to number your chapters for you. And somehow the formatting got fucked up. Because it did. Because it did. Also, I'm pretty sure to make sure like Act 1 is facing out, they put a blank page, which granted some things do that, which is fine, but it just reads a little funny when it comes to like a written form book, in my opinion. So that was a thing. But it gets better. So I think they wanted numbers besides these. Okay, now I'm getting angry. Did no one look at the proofs before they killed? No, see, that's why it was getting funnier the more shit I found in this book. Now, he wanted numbers next to these chapter titles. Why I'm so sure about this? Here's the next page. It continues. It continues all the numbers for the chapters he put in. You just have 2 whole pages dedicated to an empty list of numbers. Like, what? You didn't notice that one either? Oh. Oh, okay, wait, no. Alright, they did it sillier. They didn't put in a filler page. Okay. So here is the page for Act 1. Again, you have broken image. Just a whole blank page. It's supposed to act as like a cover for this. What they should have done is he should have inserted another page to make this a right side page to kind of, you know, close it in. And then, I don't know, put an illustration here or something. Find something to fill this space with instead of like doing this. Because this doesn't look good. Again, maybe even a blank page would have been acceptable because there are sometimes blank filler pages in books. So you just get this next to each other. Again, both of them have broken images. And then you get hit, very first page, very first chapter, with this giant fucking paragraph. Fine, fair, I suppose, but holy shit, I don't want to read that. Personally. I did take a picture of the end of a chapter. So when I say the ends of the chapters format funny, it would space the words apart like this at the end of most chapters. I guess it's again a lingering effect of being from an ebook, apparently. And why we also know this is an ebook, I think on one of the title pages on the front it said it was created with a specific ebook like program, because I think he published it online first. And it's like, why did it do this? It just does that. And it's like, well, that's annoying. But when it comes to poorly edited I don't remember if it was Caliber. I don't think I took a picture of it. Maybe it says on the Kickstarter. Okay, so when I was complaining about poorly formatted chat room messages, here's some examples of the poorly edited chat room examples. It's so annoying to look at. You know, the one reason why like chat rooms in general will bold usernames or give them different colors, it's so you can distinguish who is talking a little bit easier than if you just glance over a black and white page. Oh no, Warlock, it was worse. His like introduction, like if we go back to this, like the preface, or no, maybe it was the epilogue. One of these two, right? It had the author bio, and that's just copied word for word, both inside the book and on the back cover. Because he really wanted you to know about himself, which fine, fair. Again, I don't want to pick on him too much. It's just really funny. He's like, I'm sorry, have you not looked at another book before? Now, the whole reason why we're here is because I brought up those 5.5 pages that start one of the chapters in Ready Player One that is just AIM messaging. I think the formatting in that book was better than what it is in this one. Because you see this... I'm sorry, is their teacher's name Ganon? Alright. Okay, fine. Here's another page that is just... He does this for a really long time. This looks like it's a mistake, doesn't it? Because he didn't format these... I don't know if, like, tabbing in the message would have been better instead of having everything right-aligned. Because... this just looks like a mess. Also, I like how he didn't... Okay, username. The message is up here. Username, messages on next page. It's like, oh. Okay. We're not going to make it look a little bit better. So, it just... I get so annoyed when people... I get why they want to do instant messenger conversations in their books. It's a thing that we just have a lot of nowadays. But it's just finding a good way of publishing them without them just being annoying to, like, read through. So... yeah... Yeah, and it just makes me think of He Who Hunts Monsters. It just makes me think of this one book series. Apparently, people liked it. My cousin had the audiobooks for this series. And we were listening to them. I'm looking... Is it on Goodreads? Or, no, these are just reviews. I know they're on here somewhere. It's just an isekai. Kid wakes up in magical land and the magic to help him adjust to being in a new environment presents itself as like a video game HUD, because that's how he would perceive the world better. What I got annoyed... Was it on Royal Road? It was on here the whole time. What I got annoyed with it is, one, the chapters are super fucking short because he was writing it for Royal Road, so, you know, it's kind of like a fanfiction.net site. Because he has a HUD, a video game HUD, as his magical interface, I felt so bad for the guy reading the audiobook, because he has to read out every single time they describe the HUD. These green sections, these things, those are when it's describing the video game HUD that he has. So, you see this thing? You see this whole, you know, bio for main character? The poor audiobook narrator had to read all of this nonsense, which fine, but it's like if you were reading this on paper or even right now, you just kind of skim over it and you'd easily understand what the fuck was going on about. But I always found that annoying about the series. The series itself, even though people really like it, I find it a tiny bit cringe, because again, it's an isekai. And you know, the protagonist can do no wrong, and all of his fucking abilities are just kind of super cringe in my opinion. And it's like, of course, I play video games, I know what I'm doing kind of attitude. So yeah, that, and this guy doesn't know any other word. Normally, he said red here, but a lot of the times he'll put he said, she said, like he will not change words for dialogue. Like, you know, there's other words that exist, like exclaim, or muttered, or stated, yelled, bellowed, hollered, whispered, breathed, sneered. Like, there's different words you can use. To say that people are saying stuff and with tonal inflection and feeling, I don't know. I listened to at least 10 hours of those audiobooks because we listened to them when we were coming back from Georgia one time, and it's just like, man, oh man. Like, I understand wanting to write in something interesting like a video game HUD in for your character, but man, every time the poor audiobook guy had to read over one, it's like, oh god, I'm so bored. Please stop reading video game HUD description. I didn't want to have to sit and listen to this. I'm sorry. I'm the one that pulled us on a tangent. Sorry. See, I wonder if the formatting in those indie books we looked at are better or worse than my favorite bad indie book, Empress Teresa. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go pull up the PDF and read you another excerpt today. I'll spare you guys my nonsense. It's my favorite bad book, okay? Of course it's coming. No, I'm not gonna read excerpts. We're doing work today. Okay? We're doing work. If I didn't have a show in 4 days, maybe then we would read Empress Teresa, but I have a show, so you guys are lucky. You get off the hook this time. As soon as we just started discussing literature, it's a masterclass in how not to write a book and how not to handle criticism, okay? I think it's a very important thing. It's like, and we shouldn't give Norman Bouton, is that his name? I can't even remember. We shouldn't give him so much credit because it's gonna give him a bigger head than he somehow already naturally has. But it's a masterclass in how not to do things. And stuff like that needs to be examined. I'm sorry, I just like trash. It's interesting. Hey CJ, how are you? Also, Warlock, I don't know if it shows you here on Twitch. Apparently you have like a little, you're the top clipper on the clips leaderboard, because apparently Twitch tracks that. You've clipped 93 things, it's told me. Hey, Grobo. That's fun. We're working on more buttons. 93. Yeah, that's what it says. I don't know how it tracks that, but that's what it says. Must have counted all the ones I didn't save, publish, whatever. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember you sharing that many, but I don't know if it counts with just... I'm assuming it's just my channel if it's the leaderboard for my channel. Duh. No, I noticed like the new icon next to your name. I was like, what is that? Where did that come from? I didn't add that. I just drew with these arms. This ribbon backwards. This song here makes me think, I'm pretty sure when we were playing Tears of the Kingdom, I said, I think it's like the Goron Village or something. There's one song, not Goron Village. There's one song in Tears of the Kingdom that makes me think a lot of this. It's because they're using like a muted, you know, trumpet in there. I can't think of what area I'm thinking of though. No, we were just talking about books and how people need to maybe do a little bit more research when it comes to formatting their books before they get them self-published. See, if I'm going to go out of my way of self-publishing a book and paying whatever money I'm paying for an ISBN or whatever, I'm going to make sure it looks really professional. Like, I'm not going to waste the paper or the money on something that looks like shit. So I just have a passing interest when it comes to book formatting. Harder than it looks. The town in the middle? Like the resistance there outside of Hyrule? Outside of Castletown? I don't know, maybe. It just makes me think of a Zelda area in Tears of the Kingdom. Because I'm pretty sure when we were playing it, I kept saying, it's like, oh, this makes me think of Animal Crossing. Okay, cool. We're not double-clicking. I may or may not be working on a book of my own. I mean, working on a book is fine. I'm just saying, if you're publishing, just... I don't know, look at books and how they look. Don't just assume that your ebook is published properly for print, because it's not gonna be. It's published for fucking tablets. I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just, you know, yelling at the general you of the universe. That's what U stands for. Universe. The letter U. That's the thing. It's like, I'm not even trying to be mean to, like, independent authors or publishers or anything like that, but it's just like, you gotta think about how things work. I'm not saying you can't go outside of the box with, like, different formatting styles or whatever, but it's like, at least make it look good. Make it make sense. Not everyone is House of Leaves. And even if you try to be like House of Leaves, you have to be damn good at what you're doing to be House of Leaves. I've not actually read House of Leaves. I just know about House of Leaves. I'm gonna stop saying House of Leaves now. But I think that's part of it, is some people's like, I'm gonna be unique and weird. You can be unique and weird, just format it better. All I'm asking for is a little consistency, and it's like, I know I'm being no fun. I got standards. How dare I have standards for things? But my vision, I don't care about your vision. If your vision's bad and people are confused by it, they're not going to like it. Of course, He Who Hunts Monsters is popular, so what the fuck do I know? I mean, fucking Garten of Banban is a popular video game, and you guys know what that looks like. If you don't, we might look at something for Garten of Banban. But, you know, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. And that just proves, you know, don't try. You can make things that look like utter trash. As long as people like it or it's meme-worthy, you're fine. You know, you don't need to put effort into things. That's why we can just switch to using AI for everything. Who needs fucking effort or creativity or whatever? I mean, I know I'm being anti-creative by saying, oh, you need to follow a form. I'm saying make things that are good and look good and aren't fucking confusing. Sure, you can design a really neat looking house. Here's a good example of making something that works well and looks good. Cybertrucks exist, okay? And they shouldn't. They shouldn't. They're a blight. They're a blight on the road. The whole world. I know I'm being no fun again. I got standards. How dare I? Cybertrucks exist, though. And that's because you're like, no, you can go on with your vision. Did we really want that? Did we really want Cybertruck at the end of the day? Was the vision worth it? For Elon's creativity, his vision? Are you guys happy about that? The giant death box on wheels? Are we good with this? Are we okay with this? If only AI fixed the no, see, it should be human writes the book, AI fixes the formatting. Nowadays, it's just AI writes the book. That's it. It's sad. Really sad. I was talking to someone the other day, and he told me that he heard, like, they're starting preschoolers? Kindergartners? On AI? Already? And I'm like, why? You know, when they're the most creative at that point in their lives, you're going to rob them of that time by introducing them to AI? It makes me so mad. So very mad. I'm not even saying don't use AI, period, but it's just the things that we're choosing to use it on that I have issues with. I've only ever used ChatGPT to help get my thoughts in order, because when I have a bunch of thoughts in my head, it's just word soup. So I type ideas into ChatGPT. I'm like, does this sound good? It's like, yeah, it sounds great. It's like, oh, you flatterer. Like, well, it sounds a little bit better in the way that you rephrased it instead of how I said it out loud, which sounded stupid. It makes me feel a little bit better. It's like, okay, wait, no, I can actually work with that. That's different. I'm not having it write my whole fucking story for me. But yeah, I just find it sad. I also just don't think it's healthy to start kids out with AI that early. You guys heard that story, right? Of the one kid that ended himself because he was sad he couldn't be with his AI girlfriend or whatever. I get being lonely and stuff, but like, I don't know. It's just upsetting. Anyway, let's talk about something better. Like, oh, fuck. Oh, okay, wait, actually, I had a question for you guys. Who here is familiar with Blue's Clues? Warlock, I understand if this is outside your time. We're gonna play a game of trivia in regards to Blue's Clues. Oh, you might go see Steve. Okay, my question in regards to Blue's Clues for you guys is Blue, the dog from Blue's Clues, a boy or a girl? No looking this up. Off the top of your head. Is Blue a boy or a girl? We were having this argument the other day, I think at my cousin's house. Correct, yes, Blue is a girl. My sister's boyfriend was swearing up and down that Blue was a boy. It's like, okay, well, you're just, you know, leaning into fucking color stereotypes right now. Because Blue is indeed a girl. So is Magenta. Both dogs of these colors can be girls if they want to be. We were having a very long, maybe too long, of conversations about if Blue was a girl or not. Only very vaguely. Pop culture osmosis and younger friends making references. That's fair. I'm only bringing it up because, as CJ alluded to, the guy who plays Steve from the original Blue's Clues is supposed to be at Motor City this weekend. So there's a bunch of people planning on going to see him because, you know, obvious childhood nostalgia. But it just made me think of that conversation because it's like I feel like that topic in my family for some reason has come up like a few times. I don't know why we're going over this again. I might go over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and finish the line art for these. Now, we're almost done with the characters on this page, but I got the 3 that are over on the other page. And there's technically an 8th character I wanted to do, because I know if I don't do them, people are going to be asking me where the fuck Gummy Goo is. Because I can't say he's important to plot, but he's popular enough from plot for people to, I know, ask me where the fuck Gummy Goo went. Why don't you have Gummy Goo? It's like, oh my god. That's again, the one downside to doing buttons. Like, if I limit to, like, certain characters, I hear from people, why didn't you do so-and-so? It's like, you know how many fucking buttons are already on this board? Like, a couple hundred? I'm trying to decide, like, what another good set would be. Has anyone looked at the list? Anyone have any good feedback of my to-do list? What would be good to do? I don't want to do one of the bigger series just because that takes a lot of time. Again, it takes me like, what, 3 hours just to get like a batch of 4 or 5 done? Normally when it comes to Comic-Con, recently I've been trying to balance it out with characters that aren't necessarily game and anime. Anime does okay at Comic-Con. It's just, you know, better to have a bit more diversity in the selection. I was thinking about doing the horror icons, like different horror characters, because there's usually a lot of horror people at Comic-Con. And I've also been trying to, believe it or not do too many more game characters right this second, just because the gaming section on my board is like two-thirds, like it's half of the button display that I have right now. I have the button, god damn it. I have the button display set up where each side is like technically a different category. One side is anime, one side is like Western cartoons, TV shows, and then the other two sides are like all video game stuff. It's like I try and balance it out. And like, sure, sometimes like the video games overlap with the anime, but you know what I'm saying, like if it's primarily a video game. Maybe I'll do the horror ones. For sure I might meet the new host, Josh, too. He was a wholesome energy. Oh, okay. I'm thinking of the humongous characters from PC. What? I don't think I know what you're talking about. Think about doing Smiling Friends. People like Smiling Friends, right? I like Smiling Friends. That show's funny. Oh, Pajama Sam. I never played the Pajama Sam games growing up. I played a lot of Lego Island growing up. Like the first Lego Island. The PC games I remember playing the most were Lego Island, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I'm pretty sure I've complained about having to draw the spells with a mouse in that game plenty of times. And then we had a bunch of those cereal box games, like Monopoly Junior. And then we had like that Captain Crunch, like Crunchlings game where you had to raise like these weird little fur balls by feeding them Captain Crunch. Did anyone else have that game? That fever dream of a game? I spent a lot of time playing that one. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to punch the mic again. I'll have a good one, Brian. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Haven't with the Captain Crunch games? Hold on, I'll go pull up the nightmare fuel that is the weird Captain Crunch computer game that they made. This is back when they actually put things in cereal boxes. Nowadays it's all codes for like Minecraft and Fortnite, and I'm gonna sound like a crotchety old person complaining about it. Remember when they used to have cool stuff in cereal boxes though? Back in my day, we had bits of plastic in our cereal, and we were excited about it. Cap'n Crunch PC game. So it was Captain Crunch's Crunchling Adventure. You raise these little furball things. I don't even remember to what end. The screen looked like this. I'm pretty sure you could change the color of your Crunchling, but you did little mini games to raise its stats. And then these tubes are where the different because it has food and happiness. You would feed it Captain Crunch. You would change the type of Captain Crunch with these little levers, and they correspond to the 3 different tubes, of course. I think the 3 different types of Captain Crunch correlated to the stats. And you started with a baby and you raised it to an adult. Again, I don't even remember what for. Is there like a version of this online? Is there a download to this? Is that online? Oh my god. Wait, what? No, wait. This is a link? No, that's just an image. Wait. No. Abandonware.com. Oh, now I just wanna. Now I just want to. I wonder if my mom has the CD anywhere. How credible is myabandonware.com? Well, this is fun. We're not gonna do this right now. Maybe one day we'll play Captain Crunch's Crunchling Adventure. because the nostalgia demands it. The nostalgia demands it. Disney's Tarzan. I remember this game. Why is Silent Hill 2 Restless Dreams on here, though? I mean, fine. Some of these are more mainstream than I'm expecting them to be. I just want to play old PC game from the 90s. Oh, look, it has Gatorade in it too. Advertising at its finest. Maybe some other time. Maybe some other time. We will dick around. I know the other day, Heidi and... the other day, like, this is a while ago, Heidi and I were looking for the old, like, the old, quests... The old Fetch Quest line games from, CartoonNetwork.com. Like, they had the Cartoon Network Summer Resort game. And you were at a resort, and it had all these different, like, Cartoon Network characters just peppered around it. You know, they had different scenarios, and you were trying to find an item to solve that scenario. But it was always finding the right NPC with the well, I think you were given an item. Then you know, it's one of those games. You find the NPC that wants that item, and they'll give you another item that goes to another NPC. And you just do the whole, you know, fetch quest trade up thing until you got the item that finished the game. And those I remember being very creepy. Like, Heidi and I were talking about it, and we went to go watch a video about it, and I think it's just because it's like the same like music loop or whatever the whole time you're playing, and the graphics are just kind of old, and like they were doing their best with what they had. Here, we'll look at another link. Sorry, we're going on a lot more tangents than I'm expecting. Cartoon Network Summer Resort game. I wonder if these are on there. Like, I don't know, they had these little title cards, depending on which character you were playing. But they looked like this, you know, everything was consigned to a square, moved around randomly. It makes me think, did anyone play, Star Wars Jedi Stories? Like Yoda Jedi Stories or whatever? It made me think of that, and I always found that game kind of creepy because, you know, it's very low tech in a way. Like, some of the sprites are kind of cute, considering, again, they're obviously stuck in a specific square. But I just remember it being, I want to say creepy. There's just something eerie about the game. But I remember playing an awful lot of them. I think there was 4 of them. Yeah, there's 4. I'm pretty sure I did all 4. I know I did, like, these 2. I don't know if I actually did the other 2. Now that I'm looking at the thumbnails, but I might have. Star Wars Jedi Stories. Oh, is it Yoda Stories? It's Yoda Stories. No, I remember my cousin had this game, and you had to go on like little adventures, and you had these cute little kind of square sprites where they're just stout and fat and whatever. I could never figure out what the fuck I was supposed to do in it. Yeah. No, I just want to go play. Just want to go play weird old 90s PC games. See, I didn't play anything cool like Pajama Sam or whatever. I played these weird, obscure bullshits. I worked with what I had, okay? And again, my parents made me go outside a lot. It wasn't until middle school they're like, okay, I guess you can stay inside and play Sonic or whatever. Pokemon. I had to play in basketball leagues growing up. But yeah, maybe one day we'll do a really, really, really old retro, like, PC game kind of thing. Cause, like, I know there's a bunch of people, they liked, what, Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's like, I never played those games, really, either. Just a bunch of Lego Island. I remember I was always scared about doing the main scenario in Lego Island because I didn't want to mess up. Eventually I got over it, but still. Never played any of the sequels or like other Lego Island. There's like Lego Island 2. It's like I never played that one. I only ever played the first one. I want to say the line art for these real quick. Oh, I'm just worried about having to do pain. Because that one's sketch is just really rough. God, I hate fandom. As in the website. wants me to disable my ad blocker, and it's like, no, because if I do, then you're just gonna be constantly loading ads that makes the site, like, impossible to actually use. Remember when wikias used to be, like, okay to go on, and nowadays they give me migraines. Oh, no. I remember sitting in box tops and waiting 4 to 6 weeks. See, I didn't do a lot of stuff with box tops. The only thing I remember really doing with box tops is that we clipped them for, like, school things. But I know they don't even do that anymore. They just let you scan, like, what, a QR code or something for them? I remember my mom just saving up, like, a big Ziploc bag full of box tops that we just took into school. Never really knew what they were for. I think we talked about this before on stream, just because I keep seeing, like, old, like, educational PC games at my school. I'm still trying to find the one game I remember playing. I swear it was, like, 4th or 5th grade, where you're on a spaceship, and it's full of sand. So you're trying to do things to power up the vacuum to get the sand out of the engine room so you can leave? I don't remember. See, like, we had this conversation because I think you said that you picked up, like, a few, like, education games, and that just one that I remember being stuck in my head. One reason why I want to find it is, like, I never got a chance to play it whenever we were allowed to play it in school. So as an adult, where I don't have to fight the 20 or so other kids in my class to play the video game on the computer, you just want to find a version so I can play it at home. I think it was like 4th or 5th grade. I don't even remember what grade it was at this point anymore. Maybe it was like middle school. That'd be 5th or 6th. No, that seems too... Maybe 4th grade. 4th or 3rd? I remember it used to be, whenever we used it, it would be sent to the TV in the classroom. They had it hooked up where, you know, the teacher could show their computer on the television. So whenever we played the game, it would be put up there too, so everyone could watch you fuck up. But I remember never really getting a chance at playing it, and I was always kind of sad. Like, I would like a chance at the video game. I wonder if I should forego putting on the stripes. Just... Like, and I've tried Googling it based off how I described it, but I can never seem to find it. I don't remember what specific like educational series it was from either. I just remember there being sand in an engine room. I think there might have been worms in the sand too, and that's why they couldn't just like cut through, they had to vacuum it up. Was it star flyers? No, I don't remember the characters being human children. I don't think they looked like that. Oh my god, did I just find it? It might be Learning Voyage. Grade 3. I think I just found it. This never worked every other fucking time I searched it. Why is it working today? Learning Voyage was a short-lived series of edutainment games developed by Learning Ways, Inc. and published by their parent company, Davidson and Associates, in 1998. There were 2 games in the series. Learning Voyage Sand Trapped was for 3rd grade, and Learning Voyage Swamped was for grade 4. Yeah, it was probably Sand Trapped. Learning Voyage Sand Trapped. Need to see more images before I... No, this looks about right. Lost Media Wiki? What? So I can't even find a copy of it? Are you fucking kidding me? Of course the thing I want is on a Lost Media Wiki? Oh... No... No, it was definitely this one. I remember seeing the screenshots now. Oh no. No, wait, when was this posted? Oh wait. Oh wait, they found it. Oh, neat. Oh, cool. Well, found, but is there like a download? Is that what they mean by found media video game? The forum with the .res files and a Dropbox. The .res file is for Sand Trapped. Oh, it doesn't exist. What? No. If someone can find me a copy of Sand Trapped, I need to play it for my... I need closure. 3rd grade year old me needs closure. Not kidding. I need my closure. No copies have shown up on Amazon or eBay in their original releases, but the rebranded versions are common, usually going for a few dollars plus shipping on either site. On May 5th, 2016, LingYan203 uploaded a video of Sand Trapped to their YouTube channel. Other videos of the games have been uploaded as well, but no dumped ROMs of the games were known to exist.
On March 26, 2019, a dump of swamped for Mac computers was discovered to have been uploaded to the Macintosh repository. On April 5th, 2019, it was discovered that .res files for a few Davison games, including Sandtrapped, were uploaded onto a forum back in 2017. On April 8th, LMW user The Discord Drummer extracted the res files and found Sandtrapped on it. But you guys don't have links to it. I just want... Like, they have a link to a Google Drive, but it doesn't seem to work. And the forum that they're linking to also doesn't seem to work.
If someone wants to go find me Sandtrap so I can, you know, get closure, that'd be cool. I'm kidding. Partially. I don't know. Like, they said it's on eBay? But looking at the screenshots, that was definitely the game. I don't even need the original version. Well, I guess I'd want the original version. Well, searching for that got me nothing. It's all these travel books. Dang. Well, I guess I can just live with the knowledge that I found out what it was called after a cursory Google search that I have tried before. I think it's because I couldn't remember, like, exactly what grade it was. But it's one of those things that I just think about a lot. So it's just tapping... Wait, it was called what? It was called Learning Voyage Sandtrap? Davison's Learning Voyage Grade 3 Sandtrap. I wonder if I could Wayback Machine the links that don't work. At least the forum, but then the Google Drive link. Last known information from it was back from 2019. Davison and Associates were most well known for their math and reading blaster computer game. There's a subsidiary called Learning Ways that did learning. The games were also rebranded as Davison's Learning Center Series Grade 3, or 3rd grade, and 4th grade. Can I find those? Well, I found a CD of the rebranded one on eBay for like $5, but my CD drive on this computer doesn't work currently. Like a $6 shipping, so it'd be like $11 just to get the copy of this disc. Is this even still up? Oh, it is still up. Well, that's fun, I guess. There was another game I remember my aunt had that had, like, mice that lived in the walls, and you could, like, click on their little mouse holes to see what they were doing. But you just went around the house, doing different puzzles, if I remember correctly. It's kind of like a point-and-click thing. I just remember, besides the little mice holes, because one, they had, like, a giant ice cream machine or something. And, you know, when you clicked on things, like, the little characters would say, like, cute little quips or whatever. But in one area, if you clicked on a shoe, it was out in a barn, it grew wings and flew around singing "Shoe Fly, Don't Bother Me." That one I know we've brought up on stream, because again, that's just another thing that kind of like lives rent-free in my head. But I remember specifically playing that at my aunt's house. I think she only had it for when my sister and I came over, because my cousins are fairly older than me, and I can't imagine them playing that game in actuality. Because my aunt's family, they were more tech-savvy than, like, my mom and dad were. I think it was them that convinced them to even get us, or get the first family computer that we had. Set up in the living room. Good old Windows 95, if I remember correctly. I remember having a Windows 95. We had an Encarta disc for it. Good old Encarta. Is anyone else here feeling really old? When I say stuff like Encarta and Windows 95. Oh, not at all? Oh, okay. Maybe. Kids nowadays with their AI machines and their Fortnites. I just want a stupid third grader game so I can get closure. From 1998. But a 95. That could be your video series, Finding the Lost Game. I don't know, I don't think I'm very good at scavenger hunts. The thing is it would just be me searching long-winded strings of text into Google and hoping someone else already found it. That's how I search most things. Did you know they're still apparently teaching children how to use Google properly in schools? Like, how to use the search engine? Like, you know, search terms and stuff like that. Like, somehow kids can't figure out how to Google things. I thought kids were really up on doing that. Like, have they all just gotten so inept or something that they don't even know how to type into the Google search bar? So that's what it's sounding like, and it's really concerning the more I hear about stuff that they're doing in current age schools. Granted, I just admitted most of my Google searches is typing a giant sentence of a thought I had into it and hoping someone else found it. But that actually usually works. So I'm not gonna change my method anytime soon. Oh shit. Oh, kids today don't know how to use the file system. They just save somewhere. Then what? But that can take forever sometimes, depending on how much of the computer you're searching. Seriously? Oh boy. I had to teach someone how to use a USB drive. Oh lord. You think stuff like this would be a bit more common knowledge? Like, when it comes to, like, the older generation, I can kind of understand, but when it comes to the newer the the newer generation. The younger generation, I expect them to know these things a bit more. I feel like I'm in the weird sweet spots of generations that can handle both to a reasonable degree. And even then, I've met some people it's like, I'm sorry, you don't know how to do what? Not trying to pick on anyone for not knowing how to do things, but just like certain basic things. Just a little concerning, to say the least. Because I know when I worked at Staples, we got a lot of old people that weren't entirely sure with what they were doing. But that made sense. You know, when they're in like their 60s, 70s, or maybe early 50s or whatever, and they're just ignorant to it. They didn't have to grow up dealing with that shit. Well, fine, okay. But like there's a level of like chosen ignorance at that point in time. It's like these have been around for how fucking long? Like flash drives, I mean. Is that really how kids... Well, you know, that doesn't really surprise me. I don't know. I mean, I know people that still just save stuff willy-nilly on their desktop, and then their desktop is like the biggest mess on the planet. My friend, right, I had her MacBook here because I was trying to figure out some things on it. And she just icons everywhere. Just willy-nilly all over the fucking place. Now, I've seen plenty of Macs like that, and I'm not saying PC users don't do that either. But it's like, how do you find anything on here? Why is it like this? Why do you live in this constant state of chaos? Just want a little, like, order and consistency in my life. Which is saying something, because my house is constantly cluttered, but it's an organized kind of cluttered, okay? It's different. It's not, really, but... Of course, once upon a time, my apartment used to be pretty clean, pretty organized. I just haven't had the time lately to do it. I don't know. I just get a little scared when I realize the stuff kids do nowadays. I get it, every generation goes through this, but it just... There are just horror stories that I keep hearing. Like, I'm a little bit worried about the future. I like to think I'm fairly capable at doing things anyway.
one more. And then I'm gonna get off.
I just need to focus on things, like other things, for a little bit. Because I ate before stream, for a change. I'm not necessarily getting off to make dinner. I also just have to be careful. I can't stay up too late tonight. A doctor's appointment that I had next Monday, I have tomorrow, so I need to make sure not to sleep through it. They called me Monday, because they had to reschedule for next week, and I thought, it's like, oh my god, did I forget which week my appointment was? Like, no, we just need to reschedule, and it's like, I was just in a panic that I thought I overslept. I'm hoping tomorrow goes well. It's my psych appointment, and we're supposed to be doing some kind of like screener for ADHD. So I'm hoping some kind of progress gets made with that, because that's been a main focus of me going to the doctor lately, is trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with me. Yeah. I hope so too, because like when they're like, oh, do you want to reschedule? Like, is this like in person or telehealth? Because the last few times I saw my psych, she could only do telehealth because she had to be at home to watch her daughter or whatever. And she's like, oh, we can't do the screener over telehealth. I'm like, okay. Because we were supposed to do it like a month or so ago. And it just, for one reason or another, it kept getting pushed back. So I was really nervous when they're like, oh, we have to reschedule. It's like, can it be in person? So I can get my thing done, please. So, yeah, I hope that... I hope that does something. Because I got put on, like, a wait list through the clinic for, like, an actual evaluation thing, but like we wanted to try the screener just to, I guess, kind of get our foot in the door with it. Because I'm just getting annoyed that I can't just seem to focus. Like, I don't know what it was that's triggered it to get so bad in recent years. But it's like, it's bad. So fingers crossed that tomorrow goes over alright. Like, I could use a little W. Like, if I can get on a medication to, like, help even myself out. It's like, I'm on a few right now. I'm on an antidepressant. And technically a low dose, like, antipsychotic. I'm not psychotic, as my psych likes to keep insisting. It's like, I get it. It's just there as, like, a... It's supposed to do something with my antidepressant. I'm not entirely sure what the side effects or what the effect is supposed to be. So it's hard for me to gauge if it's working or not. But it's like, I don't know if that's doing a lot for the potential ADHD thing. And then if I don't have ADHD, then I just don't know what's wrong with me, because it's the one thing that would explain a lot of stuff. Because Because I keep hearing it's like, well, you know, your depression could just be ADHD and because it's not handled or whatever. It's like they're very similar, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, cool. Can we test for it? Well, like, okay. Not very promising for me. Well, it's like, you could have it, you could not. It's like, yeah, that's why we kind of need to test and see, please. Yeah, that goes there. I've been trying for months now to try and get some kind of solution going for them. For the state I'm in now, I don't want to be in it. Like, stuck in it. Because it's just not... It's not productive. It's counterproductive for what I want to do. What I need to do. So it's just frustrating. Falling teeth are also annoying. This character, by the way, if you're not familiar with him, he's eyeballs inside of, like, a set of teeth. Dentures. Probably not anywhere close to the right amount of teeth for what's inside your mouth, but I guess just quick announcements while we're finishing up. Tomorrow is also still art stream because I want to try and get like one more set of buttons kind of done. I don't know which ones I'm gonna do yet. And then we will. Well, that's just what we're doing for the rest of the. Again, Thursday night is final con prep and setup for the show. And I'm still just trying to get through work things. So, no stream on Thursday and no stream on Friday, because that's the actual show day. And, like most shows, I'm always pretty tired after they wrap up for the night. And it's hard to tell if I'm gonna have commissions or whatever to work on afterwards over the evening, so it's like, you know, I'm normally not in the mood to stream
in that condition.
It's better if I don't. And then there probably, even though we haven't had one in a while, there probably won't be a stream on Sunday either, because, I mean, that's wrap up. I just mentioned Sundays on the chance that we do actually have an art stream. Like, you know, it's still technically that day. If we do anything, it'll be commission based. I do have a few, I still have a digital commission that I need to finish, and I apologize for the person that's owed to that it's taken so long. I don't think they're in stream right now, but it normally does not take me this long to get stuff done, but as of late, that's just been my whole fucking life, and it's annoying. But we'll see, and probably not this week anyway. If I do an art stream on a Sunday, it'll be the week after. But like I said, the one reason why those have been impacted is just one of the people I work with on Sunday is just very draining. That, and like with me riding my bike to work when it's nice, it's like I'm just a little tired when I get home. I'm still adjusting. It's been nice, mind you. I do like riding my bike, it's just I haven't done it all season. My legs they get a little jelly after the ride. Oh, I'm about to say, oh no, don't tell me that I was drawing on the wrong fucking layer this whole time, because I might have a fit. So that's what's going on for the rest of the week anyway. We'll have an art stream tomorrow, and then nothing until next week. I hope for things to be in a better spot where we can just get back to like Billy Hatcher and everything next Monday. I've just been trying to catch up on things and get my fucking eyeballs in order. That's why we haven't had streams the last couple of weeks. My eyes are doing better though, so it's like I think like the little breaks were helping. And again, I've been doing other stuff that's away from the computer, so I'm not staring at the screen all day. Have to for work, of course, but you know, you just gotta limit it a little bit more, I think, right now. Because I think in tandem with the stress and everything, it's not good for me. It's just all compounding into itself. So, you know, we'll get it figured out. But we're almost done here. We just gotta draw in. We just have to draw in Kane's cane. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, just to be transparent with what's going on. I will see about getting these finished a bit later. But we're gonna call it there for now. We went over anyway. But thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me. I'm sorry again that things have been inconsistent. Like I said, it's just how life is right now, and it's fucking annoying. Not just for you guys, but for me. What is this layer? Please say it's your glasses. What is this layer? Over here somewhere. Oh. Okay, is that eyeball that I traced? Did I say, what the fuck are you? That's your glass. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get these finished. Again, you go on that spreadsheet, it's linked on the Discord, and you see anything that catches your interest button-wise, let me know. Especially if you're gonna be at Motor City. I'll try and get stuff done specifically for that reason. It's just been... I don't know how to narrow it down. When you have a to-do list that big, it's just like, man, why'd I do this to myself? Just because I wanna help people have a good selection of stuff. That's my thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go for now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully I see you tomorrow for round 3. If not, I'll see you sometime next week. Hopefully back to our regularly scheduled programming, being video games. So yeah. Like, those aren't gonna beat themselves if we're not playing them. But I will see you guys when I see you next, okay? Okay. Well, you guys all have a good night. I'll talk to you later.